Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Everyone's having a great morning. It's cold here again. I've got my heaters on. Let me find my chat on my phone. That way I can see the live chat. I normally already had this done, but I couldn't find my phone when I sat down to go live. I looked everywhere for it and it was laying under my notebook. Verbal, Cheryl, Lisa, Misty, it's good to see you. Said everyone, nurse teacher. Is it TC's birthday, Lisa? Happy birthday, TC. So has everyone been having a good weekend? Mark went to ride his motorcycle, so figured I'd just do a member stream. I've not done one in a while. Need to get back into it every Sunday, member stream. I like doing streams on Sunday mornings. It's going okay. About to do some more homework. Girl, that's all you do is homework. Bless your heart. Hey, Jermaine. Good morning. How was your weekend? This weekend seems like it's just like took forever. I mean, really. You know what I did yesterday? I rented the newest Halloween movie, Michael Myers, on YouTube, and I watched it. It was only like $3.99 to rent for 48 hours. I only watched it once. I should go back and watch it again. But I hadn't seen it. I think it said it was released in 2018. I couldn't find it on Netflix, so I ended up just renting it. They were having a Halloween marathon. I believe it was on AMC. Yeah, AMC channel. And I was like, I want to see the newest one. So that's what I did. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. I like Jamie Curtis. She is the Scream Queen, I think. It was good. It had a little bit of all the other movies thrown into it, if you know what I mean. Like how he escapes is they're transporting him. He's been locked up for like 40 years. He's like an old man. You got homework, teacher Maine? What y'all think about that Nicole Kessinger going to change her name? It's what they're reporting. She applied to change her name. Been getting death threats ever since the Netflix documentary brought more attention to the case. So I guess she's getting more threats. She had already received death threats back when it first happened. I don't know if they will let her or not, but they are reporting that she applied to change it. It's just not fair. Like, I know she wasn't involved in the murders, but she used to change her name, start a new life, and stand in the girls. They can't do that. I don't know who'd waste their time threatening that thing, if you want my opinion about it. Who cares what she does? Let her go on about her life. She'll get her karma back for having an affair with a married man. She knew he was married. Yeah, she can't change that heart, can she, Lisa? She can't change that personality. I was looking. Oh, yeah, I wanted to tell you about this. I probably need to do a video on it. Last week, we talked about a lady that was missing from Florida, Stephanie Hollingsworth. She had went to the ATM. She'd went out to do some errands, and she took $20 from the ATM. She was spotted shopping at Walmart, but she never made it home, allegedly. Well, they found her vehicle submerged in a retention pond. I believe it was found in a pond in East Orange County, and they think that it is her body inside. Yeah, I'll share a picture with y'all. I didn't plan on talking about true crime, but what else is there to talk about? There she is. Now, her body, the remains have not been positively identified, but it is her vehicle. The body matches her description, too. She disappeared last month. So found in a retention pond in East Orange County. The Orlando police say there is a body inside the vehicle, but they have not confirmed the identity of the remains. Drone pilots helping with the search spotted the submerged vehicle. Foul play involved, I believe. So she left her home about 2 p.m. on September 25th to run errands. She withdrew $20 from a nearby bank and was seen in surveillance footage walking down a Walmart aisle later that day. Her husband, Scott Hollingsworth, said it was completely out of character for his wife, who's a yoga instructor and a mother of 3 sons, to simply vanish. Security footage at the bank and Walmart didn't show anything unusual, and Hollingsworth didn't appear to be troubled or distressed. She left the Walmart alone. Family members said she did leave her cell phone at home. Well, they'll be able to determine, if she really did leave her phone at home or what. She could have met up, could have carjacked her or something, I guess. Sad. There had been a $5,000 reward offered. Let me get out of this. Look at the chat. Hey, Alex. Southern Mom. We are cleaning house. I will be listening. Alex, that's what I've got to be doing too. But I missed everybody, and I just wanted to do a stream. When I skip a day doing one, I feel like I've been gone for months. Oh, my goodness. Well, we're having a beautiful fall here. I was going to do a stream out on the porch, set my phone up, let y'all look at the leaves and stuff, but it's cold. It's really cold out. Mary, good morning. I'm going to be watching that video you sent me on the tarot cards, learning how to read them. It's a good video because she's got the same deck of cards that I've got. I've not really been messing around with them. I would need to order me some sage my house. I had some, but I think I'm out because I can't find that little bag. My friend Linda had sent me some. I'm going to be completely lazy today. Well, I'm going to get some laundry done while Mark's gone. It's all I ever do is laundry. While Mark's gone, because my washing machine, when it spins, it's really loud. And it gets on his nerves when he's trying to watch TV. It gets on mine too. It sounds like a damn freight train coming down the line. Probably need to buy a new one. I'm going to do a little laundry. Do some sweeping and dusting around here. I need to get my house in order because not this week, the next, on the 26th, I got to go to the dentist, and I'm probably not going to feel good for a couple days. So, trying to get everything in order, which I got a long time to get everything organized. My house is really not that bad. I keep it pretty clean, but there's a few things I just want done. It's time to do some fall cleaning, you know, get all the dust, everything down, get ready for Christmas. I like to totally, clean my walls and everything before I put up my Christmas tree and stuff. I do it every year. I don't know why. Oh, Lisa, you're going to love your candle. I've got mine sitting here burning right now. Pumpkin donut. It's freaking amazing. I've got to get another one of those. I'm dying to try the other candle too, Very Merry. And I'm actually drinking out of my Good Morning to everyone except that bitch Carol Baskin mug. Drinking out of that right now. It's perfect size. This mug's actually a little bit bigger than the Teespring mugs, and it's actually perfect. Perfect size. I love it. I need to do a photo shoot with my floral headbands on. I was thinking, hey, Cement Shoes. Tell Melissa good morning. Hey, I was thinking, Very Merry, I need to take that floral headband and see if I can get Annabelle to wear it just for a minute so I can do a video. But I don't want her, I don't want her to tear it up. Just like gently set it on her, I got to get a video up of Annabelle and the chickens. I've not put one up. Usually I go over and I've not been taking my phone with me. It's peaceful over there. I like to go over there and just sit and hang out with Annabelle. It's been about a year now that she's been with me. I had her this time last year, but I hadn't had her very long. Maybe a month or so. She's fat as a little butterball turkey. She's got a little ornery on me, guys. Oh, Annabelle, she'll headbutt you in the butt if you don't watch her. She's she's starting to go into heat every like a month now. She did this last fall too. She'll do it all winter long up until like the springtime, and then she don't really go in heat during the summer. It's the craziest thing. Cece, what is the candle you keep talking about? It's by DW Home. They make it. It's called Pumpkin Donut. Says they're hand poured. Very Mary sent me this one and another one, but I can't think of the name of it right offhand. I got it sitting in there on my entertainment center. I've not burned it yet. It smells really good too. Really good. But the pumpkin donut was my favorite. But they both smell good. I just like the pumpkin one just a little bit better. You know what I mean? But it's wonderful. I've burned it. I couldn't tell you how many days. I burn it a little while and blow it out. I like to light it before I go live. Have it sitting back here. The smell like calms me down. Yeah, it smells like autumn. It smells so good. I had it burning in here in this room one day. I blew it out, took it back through there, and I had this, and I shut the door afterwards. Then later on, when I opened back up the door to come in here, I could smell where I'd burned it previously. It smells so good. The kind of, it burns slowly, like, the wax don't melt like real fast. I'm not sure where Very Mary got those, but you can get them online. I'm not sure if she got them from their website or where. They smell good though. I think she said that you could buy those at Marshall's too sometimes. Like the clothing store, Marshall's. Yeah, Lisa, you will love it. They smell so good. I love everything pumpkin. about time to buy pumpkin pie. Mark said he was going to buy one at the store, and he's like, it's too early. I was like, it's never too early for pumpkin pie and Cool Whip. Hey, TC, good morning. Happy birthday. Is today your birthday? It's very hard to get a good candle that lasts a while, so I'm very excited. Yeah, this smells so good. And like the little glass jar that comes in, it's pretty too. It's like an orangish color. Yes, Marshalls too. I like Marshalls. I've not been in hours in a while. Seems like it was closed last time I was at the shopping center. It might have been open back up. I like Burke's a little bit better than I like Marshalls for some reason. Burke's has a lot of home decor too. My metal rooster, that's where I got it from, was Burke's. I said I got it from Marshalls, but I was mixed up. I actually got that from Burke's. It's cool. Rooster metal statue. Melissa had a pumpkin cheesecake candle she liked. Almost all burned up now. Oh, I bet that smelled good. Speaking of cheesecake, that's what I'm going to be making this evening, a homemade cheesecake. Mark's got to bring me some cream cheese back. He bought everything but the main ingredient. And I'm like, what the crap? He forgot. He got all the way home yesterday and he was like, oh, I forgot the cream cheese. So, anyways, he's supposed to bring me some back in when he gets done with his motorcycle ride. Today's your birthday, TC? Happy birthday. I wish I could sing good. I'd sing happy birthday to you, but I don't want to damage your hearing. I don't want to damage anyone's hearing. Here, we could put you some. Let's put some birthday cake emojis. I hope you have a wonderful birthday. I was saying, CC, I'm going to make a cheesecake. Do you put cherries on top of your cheesecake? I do. Like the canned cherries. Oh my gosh. I love those. I could eat those cherries straight out of the can. I haven't made a cheesecake in a long time, but going to. I used to make them a lot, and I was like making them too much, and it's making me fatter than what I already am. TC, did you get a birthday cake? Mark's birthday is coming up the 1st of December, around the 1st. And I think I'm going to get him a Harley Davidson birthday cake. I'm trying to get an ice cream cake. I like the ice cream cakes. You know what, guys? I can't believe another year has almost gone by. You know it? It's like almost Halloween. Before you know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving, Christmas, and then the New Year. In no time at all. You know what I'd like to do this year, speaking of Christmas, is a Christmas card exchange. That would be fun, I think. We'll have to have a Christmas party. I got to get a pumpkin for our Halloween party. I'm going to have the Halloween party in here. I may have it in my kitchen. That way we got some good lighting and could have the decoration sitting in the back. I'm not going to just, get a few little things like to decorate with. We're going to have fun though. I thought about doing it on my backup channel. That way we could play like some of the old Halloween music. They make so many cool cakes now. Yes. Yeah. I've never gotten Mark a birthday cake, but I think I'm going to. I'm gonna get him one made with the Harley Davidson like logo, maybe even with some kind of little motorcycle Harley. I don't know. New Year sounds fine with me. I vote we burn all evidence of 2020. I know. It's like being the worst year, hasn't it? So many crazy things. Pandemic. All kinds of people died. The riots. All kinds of horrific child abuse cases and child murders this year. Freaking Lori Vallow's case. Yeah, I'm ready for 2020 to be over with. Speaking of those weirdos, their trials will start sometime in January, right? I've got it wrote down in my planner the exact days they start, but it's after the new year sometime. I got lots to burn, cement. Oh, candles. I love candles. And some day bells. I'm just reading y'all's chats. Yeah, crazy world. I'm ready for 2021. I think the next year is going to be better, guys. It's going to be better, I think. Hey, Austin. Good morning, sweetheart. Let me give you a late slip. This late slip is just a joke for anyone that don't know about it. It's just a little joke. Oh my gosh. There are so many leaves down on the ground out here, guys. It's crazy. They're like covering my driveway, the side of my yard, up the hill. They're everywhere. Gonna take a leaf blower and blow them out of the way. Well, it will be better. I think it will. 2021 will be better. Cece, are they going to trial together? I think they want to. I don't know if they're going to or not be tried together. Vallow and Dumbbell. I don't see what it would hurt. They're accused of the same things. They done it together. Might as well save the state some money and try them together, you know. They're going to be found guilty. I want to see them slapped with some murder charges, though. What is the freaking holdup with that? Something's going on with it. Crap, my coffee got cold. Let's just take a look and see what other kind of news was going on this morning. See if there's anything interesting. I was hoping that they were going to find that mom in Florida safe. That Stephanie Hollingsworth. But they didn't. You know what I was thinking? She could have run her errands that day and came back home. Then something happened to her. Ooh, I see some bad cases, but I don't want to get into them because it's about sexual abuse of a child. We'll save it. We'll save true crime for tomorrow morning. I can't keep my nose out of the true crime section, guys, at all. I bet Chad will object to a trial with Gory. Harder to throw her under the bus if the legal affairs are intertwined. You know what? I think she wants to sit right beside of him in court. I read something about that. So she's still teetotally in love with him. I thought, If she was away from him being in her ear all the time, maybe her head would clear up and she would finally come down to reality and realize what she has done. She has murdered her two kids, allowed them to be murdered, Um, it don't look like it. Look like she's still under his spell. She's a complete freaking nut, y'all. Complete nut. Anyone that would believe that hogwash he was telling people is freaking complete nut. You don't got no common sense if you believe some weirdo like that. Talking about people's zombies, don't have souls and stuff. Come on. He's acting like he was, how do you say? A prophet. Prophet, chosen one. Pure stupidity. Stupid things. There's not words for them. I mean, there's not a word for those two in the dictionary. Really. I mean, no one can describe them. They're just freaking, the only words that describe them is freaking evil. Evil monsters. She's going to end up wearing that gel lipstick for Large Marge and Big Bertha in the pen. Yeah. Well, she might have had one cellmate. Remember that cellmate that came out and was talking about Lori, spending time with Lori? She's going to meet the wrong inmate. Because most of them don't take too kindly to child murderers, child rapists, child abusers. I was shocked that they were looking at her like she was a celebrity. She thinks she's one. She said she was bigger than COVID-19 and Kobe Bryant, talking about in the news. Common sense, that's not a thing, is it? Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't have no common sense. Goodness gracious. Seems to be a lot of crimes against families in 2020. I'll be glad when it's over. Me too. Good morning, Light Feather. Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't got common sense. Common knowledge, as my English teacher would say. They'd be like book smart and stuff and have no common sense, no people skills. Chad is nothing more than a freaking, he was a cult leader. Well, he was trying to be one. He was trying to be a cult leader. I think the fact that Dumbbell has a real defense attorney and Gory has a lawyer for traffic tickets on a murder trial speaks volumes. Well, his lawyer's a complete idiot. Oh, JR, as I call him. He reminds me of JR off the old TV show Dallas. What's his lawyer's name? Gosh. It's in my head. It starts with a P. He's been in a little trouble himself. It's not Price. I can't remember it right offhand, but yeah, I wouldn't want him representing me. Remember during that preliminary hearing? He objected to every freaking thing. It was so annoying. And he doesn't even know how to talk in a courtroom. You got to speak up. Speak into the microphone. Has he never used a microphone? That about drove me crazy. He's no Scott Rice. No. I'd want Scott representing me if I got in trouble. If I was one of those people. Hey, leave it to Bieber. John Pryor. Yeah. John Pryor. Goodness gracious. He's a complete moron. I don't even know how he passed the bar. I like that Melanie Gibb told him to speak up a couple times when he was questioning her. Hey, Booze Love. Good morning. Sure have missed y'all. Oh, we've missed you too. Where you been? Guys, I gotta mute a second. If I'm gonna sit here and talk a second, I gotta get a coffee refill, okay? Because it sucks sitting here with cold coffee, okay? Hold on. My apologies. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, coffee's hot. Let me get my chair situated here, my rocking chair. It makes cracking sounds. Dumbbell had all the women fall into a feat. His attorney that slapped with the sexual assault suit. Yeah, his attorney's been in trouble for OJR. And his face, man, in court was red as a pickle beet. He must have high blood pressure. Really high blood pressure because his face was red. Are you healing that, Boost Love? Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear it. Prayers, hon. Cold coffee is un-American. Oh my gosh. Yeah, well, I just had a little bit left in my cup. But yeah, most of the time I get in my streams and I'll be right in the middle of our morning streams and go to take a drink of coffee and it's cold, half a cup. That's why I like this cup. I say it's the perfect size. I don't waste coffee and I usually drink it before it gets cold. This time I just had like a little bit left. He's from hell, Verbal said. Yeah, he needed little horns. Little horns coming out of his head, that attorney. He's another, God, what's the freak's his name? Oh, Norm Pattis. Hey, Nika, good morning. A bit too much whiskey in those veins. I was thinking that, Cheryl, but I didn't want to say it. I was thinking he probably drinks of the evenings when he gets off work. My cousin's husband's like that. He's out business during the day, but he starts drinking when he gets off, starts having brandy and stuff. His face is always red like that. You know what blows my mind about Chad? He's uglier than freaking sin. I mean, he's not attractive. Why in the hell would these women fall for him? Here's why I think. Because he'd feed them a line of bull crap, hogwash, and be like, oh, we was married in a past life. He'd try to come off as this, real passive, understanding, intelligent man. Try to manipulate. If he had told me that crap, I'd have laughed at him. I'd have laughed at him if he said, oh, we were married in a past life. That's just my personality. I would have. I'd be like, you're full of crap. Yep, Lisa. He fell off the ugly tree and hit every branch coming down. He's ugly through and through. His heart's ugly. Sitting there trying to preach the word of God. Really, you got evil down in you. You're wanting to kill your wife and wanting your lover to kill her soon to be ex and her children. Sick freak. He'd write about all these near death experiences and stuff, trying to, I don't know, make himself feel important. He probably never had no near-death experiences. I'd say maybe one. The rest of that crap he wrote about is nothing but hogwash. Who'd want to read those boring books? Lori's ugly, too. She's ugly, too. I mean, if you saw her years ago before all this, you'd be like, she's fairly attractive. But she's ugly to me because I know she's nothing but pure evil. I know what she did, so it makes her ugly to me. God is love. He doesn't know God. No. You think God would want you to murder your little children? Your children and your wife and your ex-husband and stuff? Absolutely not. It's in the 10 Commandments. Thou shalt not commit murder. A lot of people look at those 10 Commandments and they'll be like, oh, I can break one and then ask God to forgive me after I do it. Don't work that way. For God to forgive you, you got to really want forgiveness in your heart. You can't just say, oh, I'm going to go commit murder or adultery and I'll ask God to forgive me tomorrow and he'll forgive me. No, it don't work that way. And Chad, people like that don't got enough common sense to understand that. Lori's a Black Widow killer. Yeah, I believe she had something to do with Joseph Ryan's death, too. And I don't think Alex Cox, her brother, died of natural causes. I don't believe that. I know the autopsy says that. I just have a hard time believing it. Too many people dead around these two, I guess it's possible. God could have gave him his dose of karma, But I'm just not buying it. He needs to have more near-death experiences, except near this time, much near. If they're ever charged with murder and convicted, I hope they get the death penalty because that's what they deserve. It's what they deserve. Especially Lori. She's the most responsible. Let's not forget that. She's the most responsible. She was their mother. The rest of them's responsible too, but, she's just more responsible, in my opinion. It's the way I feel about it. How could anyone go along with something like that? I'm just looking at chat. Chad has about as much business slinging around God's name as Chris Watts. Killers of children go to hell. The end. Yeah. Yeah, Chris Watts preaching the word of God's a joke. He didn't even believe in God. Of course, there are people that don't believe in God and then they start believing. That's not the case. He's only doing this religion stuff because he's in prison. Jailhouse religion. I'm not buying it. Here he is, allegedly friends with Jake Patterson. The guy that kidnapped Jamie Kloss, killed her parents. Took him under his wing, preaching the word of God. Sick. It disgusts me. Totally disgusts me. That's Chris Watts. I often think about this when I think about Chris Watts. How does he have Bella and Cece in those pictures in his cell and look at those pictures knowing what he did to them? Normal person don't do that, of course, but I'm just saying. I just wonder how he does that. I gotta remind myself, like, he's not like me or any of us. He's not human. He doesn't have the same emotions and stuff we have. Complete monster. I was just reading this morning that he's still in love with Nicole Kessinger as of October, it said, according to that author, Cheryl Cattle, and said he had never loved anyone like he loves her. Makes me sick when I read stuff like that. I can't believe that he would actually say stuff like that publicly. I don't think he loved her. He just thought he did. Because she did dirty stuff with him in the bedroom. Reading a bedtime story to a picture, saying sorry to a picture. It's a vulgar joke. Yeah. I bet you he does not do that. It's just something he said. And his mom, she still defends him. They want to blame the murders on Shanann. Oh, he was abused. Abused man. Bull crap. Bull crap. You don't know what freaking abuse is, for number one. I'm not saying a man can't be abused. They most certainly can. But Chris Watts was not a battered man. He's just a freaking coward, a monster. It was the 1-year anniversary of killing of Jamie's parents. Jamie's aunt posted a wonderful video in their memory. So sad. Oh my God. It seems like it's been longer than a year, don't it, Cheryl? I thought she was dead. I was totally wrong about that case. I thought she was dead. Because, most of the time when people are abducted, they are usually murdered that day or kept for a few days and then murdered. I wonder how she's doing coping with everything. I'm sure she probably has been to therapy or goes. I wonder if she has PTSD. Most likely. I feel so bad for her. And he kept her under his bed. Like, Jesus. Finally, she got the courage. She saved herself. She rescued herself. She got the courage to flee one day when he was gone. I believe the punishment should fit the crime. I feel that punishment for the crimes is not harsh enough. Yeah, I wish the laws was different. Like, they should get the same punishment as they gave to their victim. If they tortured them, they should be tortured. But the law don't work that way, but it should. It should, and maybe people will quit doing these things, but these sicko weirdos, they'd still do it. To do them like they do over in like Singapore and stuff. Take them out in the middle of the street with a cane pole and just start beating on them. Sure, it does for sure, Cece. Jamie's doing well. That's good to hear. Yeah, Patterson's a sick guy. I don't like him either. Her aunts really watch her. Didn't her aunts had her dog there waiting for her, right? Thank God he didn't harm her dog. I can't imagine how scary that is. Someone breaking down your door, freaking killing your parents, taking you from your home and holding you captive under their bed. Goodness. And her just a kid. So glad she made it through that. And he just spotted her getting on the school bus or off the school bus one day. I think it was getting on the school bus. I think he was going to work or something. And that's how he had her picked out. I kind of thought it was someone she met online. But no. But didn't he used to work with her parents? I believe at that factory. Cheryl says, yeah, she's getting on the school bus. Spotted her out. And I think he attempted to do it once before, didn't go through with the plan or had it planned out to do something like that. It's been a while. since I read about that, so I can't remember all the details. I was trying to think. I know I was shocked that day that it came through the news that they found her. It was a miracle she made it through. Yeah, that's like a total nightmare. I wonder if they're ever going to find who killed those girls in Delphi. Delphi, ever how you pronounce it. A lot of people try to say that sketch looks like Barry. Kind of did. The last sketch they came out with, the younger sketch, does resemble him a little bit, but I don't think he's responsible for that. That piece of shit Chris watched it, but he made daily to see and relive the photos and videos those babies being removed from the oil wells. Yeah, it traumatized the people that removed the bodies. Traumatized them. You can only imagine finding a kid in that condition, it was a awful sight. Gave him PTSD. Cheryl says, yes, he did attempt it once before. That's what I thought. I can't remember the details of it. That's what I was sitting trying to think. But some reason he backed out. Abby and Libby. Yeah, those poor girls. I'd say the killer is probably someone right in that town. Witnesses' memories can play tricks on them, so the sketch can, it's possible they don't even look nothing like the real suspect. Could be just a local living right in town. Seems like in that video, the girls was smart enough that day they were on that trail when they met up. That person turned their video camera on. And he was saying something down the hill. So I got the feeling maybe they knew him. The prisons are full of people that feel at home. I have a family member who can't handle being out of prison for 3 months. Will commit a crime to go back. He's probably institutionalized. I think that's how you say it. Yeah. So that happens when they spend a lot of time in prison like that. Most of their lives, then when they get out, they don't know how to function in society. That can happen to people that spend a lot of time psychiatric hospitals and stuff, long periods of time. A lot of people don't believe that NK had anything to do with the crime. I'm still not completely convinced. Really, I don't think that, I don't know. I don't think that she did, but it's possible she could have. Anything's possible, I always say. I'm open minded. I try to keep an open mind to everything. I'd like to see some proof, though. If she was involved, he would never tell on her. If he does, it'll be years from now. That's interesting, though, because didn't people say that Barry wanted to move, but Suzanne really wasn't that into it? Yes. Yeah, she really wasn't that into moving away. Allegedly, the reason he was wanting to move is to be closer to one of the girls going to college, I guess. Maybe both of them going to college. But that's the reason. Something about college. It does look like him, that sketch. It really does. And those sketches look completely different. The first sketch and then the last sketch. First sketch looks like an older man. And then the last one they put out looks like a younger guy. The video was edited and sounded altered so you couldn't hear something. Gun being cocked, rumors say. Why alter a video that could capture a killer? I don't know unless they did hiding something from the public. TC, the fact that she knew he was married, had 2 children, another one on the way, should have been enough for her to back off. Yeah, she was looking up Shanann like a year before the murders. And, to investigators, she act like she wasn't that serious about Chris. He was the one that was super serious about it. Really, lady? You was looking at wedding dresses. That looks pretty damn serious to me. But that's the way she tried to play it off. In reality, they was both really into each other. But she tried to act like, she just wasn't that into him. Wasn't that serious about it. But anyways, I think I'm going to get off here, guys. I've enjoyed the chat. I can't sit here any longer. My hips been bothering me. Hey, last night when I was laying down, I've been having these like nerve pains. It shoots up my leg, all the way up through my butt cheek, and up to the bottom like of my back on the left side. It's crazy. It hurts. So my hips hurting sitting here. I'm gonna have to get up and go take me some naproxen. Hey, Alyssa, happy Sunday. Hope you're doing well. Anyways, y'all have a great Sunday. I will see y'all in the morning at around 10:30 a.m. Be safe, be kind, and peace.